want to read you this tweet from Nick Wright that works at Fox Sports, and he and Mina, and they just lie and lie, and every time they lie, their nose gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's really, and so yesterday, as people were talking about all the people that were dead wrong about Eric Bieniemy, and oh my God, he's the greatest coach in the world, and blah blah blah. Everybody's like, remember what Mina said, and so Nick Wright went into the booth, put his cape on, and said, hey, I'm going to cape up for Mina and tweeted out, the worst people on the internet are singling out and attacking Mina. I wonder why. Oh, racism. She's a little Asian girl. It's got to be racism, doesn't it? As the one person who was calling out the league for Bieniemy not getting a head coaching shot years ago, as if many of us weren't saying the same things. So here's my clip from the same time frame. And for what it's worth, I stand by all of this to this day. And the only addition I would make is the one white OC I listed who didn't get a head coaching job, Brian Callahan, has since gotten one. Here's what Nick Wright is saying. And this is why I call the leftists Pinocchio. They just lie. They're untethered from the truth. I want to walk you through what's happened with me and Deion Sanders. And I don't like Deion Sanders. I don't. I don't like the way he represents Christianity. I don't like all the bravado. I don't like the gold chains. I don't like calling himself Coach Prime. I don't like all the satanic rappers in the locker room. I don't like the the ego out of control, the lack of humility. Having said all that, the man went 9-3, nearly played for a conference championship, had a really strong football season. I don't like Deion Sanders, but I had to come on this show and I'll do it again today and say, man, I was wrong. Deion Sanders can coach a little bit. Deion Sanders has proven to be a legitimate Division I college football coach, and he's actually earned the right to be a candidate to be an NFL head coach or to coach at FSU or some Power 5 school or some even bigger program. Deion Sanders has had more success than I anticipated and has legitimized himself as a head coach, and I have to admit that. Why do I have to do that? Is it because I'm some great person? No. I've told you repeatedly, I'm the scum of the earth, and I mean that sincerely. I am an idiot. I have to do it because I have to obey God and I have to follow the truth wherever it goes. I answer to a higher power and a higher authority. I can't just chase clout. I just can't chase clicks. I just can't lie about what Deion Sanders has proven. Because I answer to God. These people, these leftists, these secular leftists, these people that don't accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, they can make it up as they go. They can, whatever their narrative is, the facts don't interfere. If the facts say, hey, a mask doesn't stop COVID, they can keep wearing a mask. If the facts say, hey man, more black men kill police, far more than police kill black men, they don't have to bow to those facts. They can just say, nope, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. The police are all executing a plot to kill unarmed black men. If the facts say, hey man, this LGBTQIA plus same-sex marriage stuff, hey, it's a slippery slope. And man, those people that were saying same-sex marriage is a slippery slope, they're right. We got drag queens in schools. We got gay and lesbian and homosexual teachers in school trying to have conversations with second and third graders about their sexuality. This is a slippery slope. Let's be honest. The insurance model is broken. Crowd Health puts your health care back in your hands. Use the promo code FEARLESS at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, promo code FEARLESS. I got to walk this back. I was wrong. Same-sex marriage is a slippery slope, and we should have never done it. They don't have to bow to facts. They don't obey, they don't answer to anybody. And there's a handful of us that do, and in order to protect our credibility with him, we have to, hey man, I was wrong. Deion Sanders, better coach than I thought. Deion Sanders, his team showed a toughness that I didn't think he could create. I didn't think he could create that kind of culture where they could stop the run, play physical brand of football on the defensive side. I didn't think they'd be good enough to contend for a Big 12 title. I was wrong. They don't have to do that. They don't answer to anybody. They answer to themselves. And as long as they can sleep at night with whatever lie they've told, that's what they'll do. The facts are in as it relates to Eric Bieniemy at this point. The NFL did not execute some racist plot against Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy, in some cases, interviewed for the wrong job when he shouldn't have. And Eric Bieniemy clearly got into some interviews and didn't perform well, and that's why NFL ownership didn't give him a head coaching job. Eric Bieniemy, in my view, took the wrong offensive coordinator's job in Washington. He jumped on board with Ron Rivera, who was at the end of his leverage and at the end of his time in Washington, and did, trying to go all in on Sam Howell as their quarterback. He made the wrong bet. He got paid, but he made the wrong bet with the Washington Commanders. He jumped into, instead of standing pat, and maybe he wasn't getting as much credit or attention or money as he wanted in Kansas City, but he should have remained patient and waited for a better opportunity than Washington. But again, when you have the media all tell you you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, you're getting abused, you're a victim, Eric, you end up taking a bad job in the Washington Commanders. And then you actually double down on a bad situation by saying, well, I'll go to UCLA with Deshaun Foster. No real qualifications to be the head coach at UCLA. I'll hop on board with him as their offensive coordinator. I know they don't have a lot of talent. I know that UCLA doesn't spend a lot of money on its football program, but everybody in the media is telling me I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread as it comes to offensive coordinator. I'll go there allegedly for 1 year, and this is going to work out well for me. Eric's made a series of bad choices. Eric Bieniemy, I'm telling you, he might be a victim of all the lies that the Pinocchios, the Nick Wrights, the Mina Kimeses, the Emmanuel Achos, all the race baiters. This is what we do to these people. We undermine them. Eric Bieniemy might be a really good coach. We'll never know because the race baiters have destroyed him. They've created a delusion in his mind that he can walk into any situation and fix an offense. UCLA, I think, had the 126th ranked offense in the country. He took another bad job. And now it comes across like they have to clean up, fix up another bad decision and say, hey, this was already planned on. He was going to leave and return to the NFL. He didn't get fired here. That's their story. I don't know what level of truth there is to it. It seems kind of fishy to me. Who takes a job like that? Like, yeah, I'm just going to do it for 1 year. UCLA with Deshaun Foster? I'm going to risk my reputation on Deshaun Foster in UCLA? That's a crazy decision. But you keep listening to these Pinocchios, these people pretending that they have your back, pretending that they love black people. They're lying. They're trying to build themselves up. I'm not trying to build myself up. That's why I'm so comfortable with you all smearing me and lying about me, because the truth is worse than the lies you tell on me. If it wasn't for God, trust me, I am a piece of dog doo-doo. I'm not out here trying to prove how great I am. And so therefore, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Deion's better than I thought. Dang it. I'll do better next time. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Fearless.